these pizzas are.
I've heard it's fabulous.
Yeah, like it's so good. But it's insane. Like it's almost a crime. You know what I'm saying? Like if the FBI pizza division got a hold of what we were doing, they would shut. Like wouldn't they be helicopters coming in and shutting us down? Like these pizzas are like the 9/11 of pizzas. Like these pepperonis melt steel beams. You know what I'm talking about? Like you guys like sausage on your pizza? Sausage, Italian sausage. Yeah, fucking even better, because we have so much Italian sausage, it just gets like shoved down your throat until like your neck, like those deep throat pornos where like the neck gets distended out a little. It's okay, it's gross. Gross. Too far, Aaron. Okay. That's the sound you get when you eat our sausage. You guys like black olives on your pizza? Black olives? Yeah, you fucking better like those too, because we're gonna bukkake your whole pizza with black olives. Yeah, there's never enough black olives. Like we could get it all over. We could get black olives all over your face, and you'd be like, more black olives. Green bell peppers. Yeah, you better like green bell peppers too, because we're gonna DP with the GP. Basically, my whole life is like pizza and porn, guys. That's all I know anymore. It's a good life, though. I like it. What else? Sometimes it's too much for people. Like we have, we have a stretcher in the back just to wheel people out of the restaurant. I had a guy OD on onions earlier today, and we didn't even have to call an ambulance. We have our own stretcher to wheel people out of the fucking parking lot because we can't have them in there after that. It's just safety, I guess. Where's that going? Sad Prince died. Everybody else, like David Bowie, Prince, everybody's dying. It's a big loss, but the worst thing about it is there's like way more people that should have died before them. Obviously, like Trump. I gotta say Trump. Like, he should have died way before any of those people. Me, I should have died. Me during a hangover. Like I wish I had died. I'm getting old. Those hangovers are fucking bad. My new girlfriend's therapist, Carol. I wish Carol would fucking die. Yeah, Carol, I know I got self-esteem issues. I'm dating somebody 12 years younger than me. Don't do that, by the way. It's fucking gross. Like, sir, like, how old are you? 24. I don't know why you're dating people 12 years younger than you, but like 12 years old is way too young. Like somebody got Chris Hansen's phone number? Maybe? No? Or like somebody call Arnold Schwarzenegger, there's a predator in the building. You know what I'm saying? Oh, movie references, that's all I can do for. What else? Oh yeah. So like, fellas, you know, like when you start wondering like, I'm dating somebody 12 years younger than me, like, does that mean like I'm an immature asshole? Like you start wondering things like that. And it does mean that. You're an immature asshole if you're dating, like, I'm 33, she's 21, and it's, is the right response to that. Just like, it had been way too long since I've been in a relationship, and I gave up and ignored like 20 red flags, not including the age difference. So it was half the red flags of mine. I'm just terrible. I'm not ready for any kind of real relationship. But yeah, she's supposed to, it's like, you know, manic pixie girls. She's supposed to be a manic pixie girl. You know what the thing about them is? They don't fucking exist. It's not a real thing. Like, it doesn't change the fact that that's what I'm attracted to, but that's a real thing. Like, it's not a real thing, sorry, fuck. It would be awesome if they were fucking real, but they're not. They turn out to be brats. That's not. I shouldn't mouth the girl that's being super nice to me. Anyway, yeah. This voice is pretty sexy though, right guys? Hey! Yeah, right. Working on that later. Yeah, like I've had a lot of people tell me like my voice is like pretty sexy, and like, oh, why don't you do like radio? And it's like, not TV, got it, ugly. Don't have to tell me twice. But this voice is super sexy. Like I've had women be like, oh, I would fuck the shit out of that voice. I would not the rest of it though. You keep that over there. just the voice. And I was like, that's no problem. Just close your eyes and sit on my face and I will just talk into your pussy. I will word fuck your pussy. Like, I will read some Kafka and halfway into a guy turning into a cockroach, like, you'll have an orgasm. Is this not the room for Kafka jokes? Is it?
I got lost in the Kafka.
Yeah, the Kafka, it loses people real bad. People are just like, oh yeah, that was a guy that wrote a story about weird shit. And I think about that instead of the guy doing the jokes on stage. I gotta change that up. Who likes Hemingway? If the man in the Old Man in the Sea like lost his dolphin or whatever the fuck it was like halfway, then that's the orgasm line? No. Good. Working stuff out. Oh man. You guys seen those billboards around town? The like 855 Truth, the Christian billboards, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I don't, like, to me those aren't for people that are curious about Christianity. I think those are traps for atheists. Like, I think those are, because somebody that's like curious about Christianity sees that and is like, I'll figure it out myself. But if an atheist sees that, they lose their fucking mind. Like, oh, what do you mean, like, God real and evolution bad? And they just want immediately, like, I want to call that number and tell them that their ideas are stupid and their beliefs are dumb, and like, it's a trap, because what happens is they call up and they're like, all right, it's $250 to talk to somebody. And they're like, I don't know, $250? Like, well, okay, fine, I really want to convince these people that they're wrong and their beliefs are dumb, so I'll pay $250. And they answer like, hello, and they're like, yeah, I want to talk to somebody about their beliefs. And I'm like, well, nobody's going to talk to you, and you just gave $250 to anti-abortion propaganda, so congratulations. You fell for our trap. And then that goes to fund some guy standing on a corner with like the dead fetus like billboard or whatever, but instead of like this stoic asshole that like just stands there, it's like they get to hire the guy from Subway now, like stands on the corner and spins shit. You know what I'm talking about? Just like he's just got like so he just got like a dead fetus billboard. He's like spinning it around and shit. This is going, dude. This is going. Oh, good. I'm almost done with my set, so that's great. You guys think the crucifixion of Christ was hard? I've heard it wasn't so great. But like, compared to what we do to people these days, it doesn't seem like that bad. Like, he got stabbed in the side and like nails through his hands and he died, which I guess that's not great. But like, they didn't want people to worship him, the Romans or whatever. So like, if they really not want people to worship him, they should have, as they were murdering him, they should have sex shamed him. You know what I mean? Like if they cut off his dick and balls and then put those in his mouth and then put him up on the cross, that would have been much more detrimental, right? Like nobody's gonna worship the dick in mouth or dick in his own mouth guy. Who's gonna do that? But you'd still have to because he's the Son of God. So like on the fucking church on Sundays, the pastor's gonna be up there and behind him is gonna be Jesus like on the cross with like his dick just like poking out of his mouth, like the balls hanging down. It'll be like there'll be new things based on like if you can like flate yourself, you'll be like, it's like a sign from God that you're cool. I don't know. Something weird. Where else does that go? That goes, oh yeah. I gotta wrap this up. So like, just imagine that like 3 days later, Jesus has to wake up in his cave. And what's he do? He's got like, he's like, my God. He has to like recash, miracle his own balls and dick back on. Poor guy. And then he's got like his own dick and balls flavor in his mouth. So he's like, oh, what am I gonna do? Oh wait, I know. I'm gonna go to Flying Pie Pizza. That'll take care of it. Woo! Down and around. All right, that's it for me, guys. Have a great night.
One more time for Eric Harleman! It's tricky right here. You gotta be careful, be creative with it. Okay. Creative. Just a reminder, PDX Challenge, half off. I told you, commercial coming up. half price off entries. And right now you can get 1/3 off for your judges passes. That's $200 for your judges passes until the 15th of May. So you guys, if you want to get that, make sure you get your judges passes now. They're at a very reasonable $200. I know it seems like a lot, but what you get, oh my goodness, just get your judges passes today, guys. It's $200. And don't forget TGIFF, thank God, is Flower Friday, going down every Friday, starting at 8 p.m. That is going to be awesome. Roll them, smoke them, enjoy them. It's going to be awesome. And don't forget, we also have the roast of Jensen coming up June 3rd. There's going to be a lot of fun. Is that a birthday roast, Jensen?
Nope.
Just roast?
Why not?
Like, fuck it, just, why not? Just no birthday.
One of those he fucking deserve it things.
Wow, that's awesome. I usually only get roasted on my birthday.
I think they call it karma.
But the fact that you're a brave soul, man. Like you're gonna take a lot of shit that night. It's gonna be fights and a lot of disagreements at the end of the night. I'm telling you. We'll all settle it over a bowl and a high five. Fuck it, right, guys? Just smoke up and we're all good. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. All right, this next comedian comes to the stage. I asked him his last name like 5 times because he's recording it and I didn't want to say it wrong to be an asshole. So I'm gonna make sure I say it right. Please put your hands together for Chris Naked!
We'll get this part over with. Here we go. And that's it. Now I'm not moving. We're good. We're good. It's gonna happen again. Don't worry. I'm gonna forget. Hey, how's it going? Hi.
Good.
I moved here recently with my wife. We moved here and I didn't have a job for a few months. And she was supporting the family, us too. And I can't say that without smiling. It's wonderful. I didn't have to work. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be the stay-at-home dad. The world puts a lot of pressure on, men have to get a job and provide for the family, and women have to stay home. No. That we don't need that. If your wife's smarter than you, she can go work, right? Yeah. I changed the fitted bed sheet. I mean, we all know the first corner goes on easy. The second corner goes on easy. And then the third corner, all right, let's just rotate this 90 degrees. We'll start again. First corner goes on easy. We had it right the first time. All right. So I got on the bed. You get on the bed? I got on the bed. And I'm jumping and tucking and just hoping maybe if I could just get airborne for 1 second, I could do this and banging my knuckles on wood and metal. I'm bleeding in my own bed. This is the most dangerous thing I've done in my bed. And I have fallen asleep chewing gum. Yeah, and I have woken up still chewing gum. You reevaluate your life when you do that. You know what I mean? You're like, I'm gonna get a GoPro. I'm doing badass things. It needs to be recorded. That's that little camera they wear on their helmet. That didn't help. That explanation didn't help. I tried. So my wife came home. She's like, Chris, thanks for changing the bed sheets. But there's blood on the sheets? I don't owe you an answer. And you want to know something? I'm starting to think all this housework, that's a woman's job. I'm starting to think that. Yeah, you know what? Sometimes you change the bed sheets, and sometimes the bed sheets change you. That's what I'm saying.
Have fun. Thanks again.
I got a job. That's what happened. I got a job. I'll sit in traffic. This is not easy. I'd rather sit in traffic. I'm Greek, which means changing bed sheets. I'm a pioneer in my bloodline. We don't really do that, the men. Whatever. I've advanced. I don't know. We're weird. Do you know any Greek people? Do they think they're better than everybody? We think we're a little special. We think we're special. We think we're God's other chosen people. That's all. Just, you know, there's the Jews and then there's the Greeks. That's it. You know? I mean, think that stereotypically speaking, Jewish people run banking systems, and stereotypically speaking, Greek people ruin banking systems. It's all delis and diners. I love having Trump in the news because no one's talking about how Greek people are ruining the world economy anymore. It's wonderful. He's taking the heat completely off of us. I love it. And if they bring it up again, though, just remember, take it easy on the Greeks. I think the whole problem with the Greek debt crisis that nobody talks about is the fact that euro sounds way too much like gyro, or gyro for some of you maybe. I mean, imagine our world if tomorrow they just started calling the dollar hot dog. They're like, can I have one hot dog, please? Sure, that'll be 3 hot dogs. If I had 3 hot dogs, would I be buying a hot dog? And what's 3 hot dogs? 9 hot dogs? We can do this all day. Once we get to 81 hot dogs, we'll need a calculator. That's we think we're special, that's all. We don't even know if we're white. I don't think I'm white, I don't know. Although distancing yourself from your own whiteness, that's actually the whitest thing you can do. I don't agree with that. That's the new trend. It was beekeeping, and now it's distancing yourself from your own whiteness. A lot of beekeepers in here, sorry about that. You are supposed to smoke the bees out when you want the honey, you know what I'm talking about? Is there a Northwest Cannabis Club Beekeepers Association? I think we are onto something here.
I think you will start